I am Aaron,
I'm DJ.
and today we're gonna talk Super Bowl. Damn, dude, Patriots Seahawks. What a ass whooping.
Yep.
What do you think?
Proper
What are your thoughts?
BTA. Proper
Yeah,
BTA, man. Oh, I
yeah.
am one happy Giants fan, let me tell you.
Nine to well, what was it? 12-0, 9-0 going into half. I think it was 9-0.
Nine. No, I think it was 9-0. And then coming out of half, they drove down, kicked another one.
Patriots didn't score in like 3 quarters. Like at
Yeah.
the end of the third, they kind of caught fire a little, but garbage
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I don't think we really saw Drake May until that fourth quarter. Uh, that Patriots team did not look like anything we saw moving forward. Um, I mean, you heard my predictions. I was like, whoever came out of the Texans and Patriots game, I was like, they're taking it. These defenses are just too insane. Uh, you being the Seahawks truther that you were this whole process, seeing it from a mile away.
Yeah.
um, Unreal, man, unreal. There's a couple points I want to talk to, but let me hear it, man, from an unbiased standpoint. How do you feel?
It's weird. It almost feels underwhelming. Like we've had like a weird year, and I feel like we get a weird Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like very indicative of the. I'm very excited next year to going back to have freaking just terrible Thursday night games. Um,
I seen a couple things that people saying it was just a prime game out there.
yeah, dead ass. Well, you can't even say that this year because all the Thursday night games were pretty solid actually. Um, the freaking that one Seahawks Rams game was a Thursday night game. It's freaking crazy. But no, I like that there's a Super Bowl winner that I chose. Um, I do like that. I think Sam Darnold. Here's the thing. I'm glad that he won. I knew that he could win. I I don't see him making it again, and I feel rude to say that. But literally, it's just a feeling. Like I don't have anything to back it up. He played well. He outplayed Drake May. He
Yeah, yeah,
outplayed that. The Seahawks offense outplayed the Patriots defense, and the Patriots offense couldn't get anything going. How many freaking punts did their punter have? Hold on,
I
I gotta
think
find
I
this.
think there was a total of 15 punts between both teams that game. Is what I think I heard the broadcast talk.
New England 8 punts, Seattle 7.
Yep.
Each of them for oh wow, Seattle punting for 335 yards.
So
New
that was a
England,
point that was a point I wanted to get into was Seattle's special teams.
New England punting 356 yards. It's
Ah,
crazy.
who is who's Seattle's kicker?
Their kicker, Jason Myers.
Jason Myers. Boy, did he have a game. And I think it's so crazy that in the Super Bowl we're talking about the punter having the game of his life. But
Yep,
almost every single one of those kicks, dude, he was dropping it within 20 yards,
yeah,
5 yards. There had to be at least three of those kicks that landed on the in the 5 yard line like area.
yep,
Unreal, just such precision. I was like, dude, we're watching a master class of punting right now.
dude. I wrote it down in my notes. Seattle great special teams play. I wrote that down after so they had already gotten one at or two different balls at the one. They had another
Yeah.
one bounce out at like the four, and then
Yep.
there was one
Yep.
that looked like it was gonna roll into the end zone, and
Yeah.
the players were on it, and they throw it
Yep.
back, and then they had it stop at the one, and I'm just thinking like, dude, not only are these Patriots playing like an amazing defense that's stopping them, but they're playing an amazing special teams that's stopping them.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I
Absolutely giving
mean?
them no room to breathe, man. That was shut out football in every manner of the way you could write it up. It was phenomenal.
Yeah. I feel bad for the Patriots a little bit.
Don't.
But how bad can you feel for the Patriots? You know what I mean? It's
Exactly.
actually
Exactly.
it's really good to see like them not be the storybook freaking winners like we're
Yeah.
used to.
Yeah.
And just seeing like there's so many firsts on this team. It's like there's a first for like the GM, only GM to win two Super Bowls without a single player on the same team or something like that.
Sure.
And then Sam Darnold, first quarterback to win a Super Bowl on his fifth team starting.
15.
It's
Yeah.
like
They were the
it's really
storybook, bro.
it's refreshing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like every year it's the fucking Chiefs or Eagles. Goddamn. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Chiefs,
And
Eagles, Niners, Patriots. You're right, 100%.
and that's why I kind of talked myself into in the divisional round. If you remember, I kind of just went the safe route, and I was like, the Rams are winning it because
Hmm.
at that point in time, I was looking around at the Final Four, and I was like, the most established ones that have been there are the Rams, and
Right.
so I totally wrote off everybody else, and just I don't yeah, weird year gets the weird result, and Seattle, Mike McDonald, dude,
What
Mike
a game.
McDonald is a coach to be reckoned with. He's going into year three.
Yep.
With
Yeah.
what was the salary cap number? 75 mil that they have.
Yeah, bro. I really think like I think it goes one or two ways, right? Is that you have a pretty rough spot in the draft, right? But
Hmm.
that's not to say you can't use what you have already at your disposal to do something. I mean, I'm a big wrestling fan, so like I never say never about anything. I like the hypotheticals. What's stopping Seattle with everything that they have at their disposal right now from calling up Las Vegas and saying, "Look, you guys need a quarterback. How about a Super Bowl winner? We need a
Yeah.
quarterback. We'll give you Sam Darnold. We'll eat the contract. We have the space to do so. Here's two more
You
first
think
round picks.
to the Raiders? You said
Yeah, why not?
why not? Because the last Seattle quarterback that went to the Raiders didn't work out too well.
That's a valid point. That's a valid point. But I
And
mean,
and and Sam just won a super. Dude, imagine if he stayed on the Vikings. God. Um, he just won a Sam just won a Super Bowl.
I agree. I
He
think
stays
he
with
should
he
stay.
stays with them. He's there. What did he sign, a 1 or 2 year deal,
3
or
year,
what was it?
three
So
year,
he's on a
100
three
mil.
year.
Yep.
If they make the playoffs the next 2 years, if they make the playoffs and win a game or two,
Hmm.
he signs another deal. I call it now. Um,
Okay. Yeah.
what do you think? His long
I don't hate
term.
that. I don't hate that at all. I think if the I think if the continued success is there, why do you not continue to roll with it? You get him more weapons. You get him time in the pocket. He proved it. He's a serviceable quarterback, even under pressure. It's not like that Patriots defense wasn't getting there. They just weren't as effective. Um,
I
Christian
think
Gonzalez.
Christian
Whew.
Gonzalez, dude.
We'll talk
I would
about him, boys.
be
But
I would be livid if I was Christian Gonzalez this morning.
yeah,
He
I'm
was
requesting a trade
the
out of
best. He's
there.
the best player on the team. No,
I
he's
agree.
the best player on the field, probably. Let's be honest. I mean, Ken Walker put up some stats, but like that game shouldn't have been as close as it was, and it's because of Christian Gonzalez constantly. You like why were JSN and Cooper Cup? I mean, don't get me wrong,
Cup had a
better than
good game.
Patriots receivers. Cup had a good game for a two, right? But that's because JSN went down. He kind of had to step it up a little bit.
No, not even. JSN was getting locked down.
Well, I
I
remember
don't want to take that away from them.
right after JSN went out, Gonzalez
Hmm.
was locking down Cup, and then
Yeah.
Cup had a few catches, but immediately I was like, yo, are they gonna be able to do anything? You know what I mean?
Well, I messaged the group chat. I was like, there goes the passing game because now Gonzalez is on Cup, and Cup's the only one that's been actively in a situation where he could be targeted. And then the next play after JSN went out, I saw Gonzalez on him. I was like, that's a wrap. But it didn't matter.
Cooper
It did
Kupp,
not matter.
6 for 61.
Good
No
game.
tutties. The one touchdown went to AJ Barner, top 5 tight end next year in fantasy, calling it. AJ Barner had himself a year, earned himself a freaking contract, dude. Leading receiver on New England was Mac Hollins. He had that absolutely insane dot into 4-man coverage. Do you remember
was
that?
nuts.
Drake May lightning like just turning it on for like 2 plays. Absolutely insane. Just freaking
Yeah.
dot to him. Demario Douglas was there. I took the over on his receptions and got it. Pretty
Oh,
easily.
I don't even want to talk sports betting. Oh, dude, Drake May got there too, dude. I was like, I only needed 86 yards coming into the fourth, and he got there, but Kenneth Walker didn't get it. JSN, even though he came back out, oh, dude, my line was stressing me out more than the game itself was.
Yeah. Dude, I'm looking at these numbers. This is why you got to watch the games, man. You can't just rely on the box score. If you look at these numbers, Drake May outperform Sam Darnold.
Really?
I watched the game. Yeah, Drake May, 295 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. 27 for 43. Sam Darnold, 202 yards, 1 touchdown. Now, it's not black and white, but if you look at those numbers, you're thinking it's a lot closer than it was. What I saw was Drake May being stopped time and time again and being forced to punt because with the way that offense was running, you couldn't give them field position. You just couldn't. And
I have a question.
Sam Darnold was surgical whenever he needed to be.
Right. I agree. My question to you is, where does the fault lie on the Patriots side of the ball? Is it preparation? Was it the game plan that Vrabel came up with going into this game?
Well, they weren't running it as effectively as New England or as Seattle was. And it's funny because it looks like they tried to spread it out a little bit. Just by the box score, you see Drake May 37 yards, Ramondre Stevenson 23, Henderson 19. Kenneth Walker took 135 yards of the team's 141. So I'm inclined to say rushing defense. They couldn't fucking stop Walker. He won the MVP for a reason, and for good reason. And can you imagine if they had Charbonnet in there?
Oh, yeah, I think it would have been even worse of a show.
To counteract my take from last week, but they didn't need him in there. I mean,
no, Walker put the team on his back last night. The first MVP running back since '89. Like that stat alone, when you look at all the running backs who have been in the Super Bowl since then, that's an insane stat to me, at least. That kind of blew my mind when I see that.
What's insane that I think of, do you put, because I know my answer, and no disrespect, even though I'm about to say something super disrespectful. Do you put Kenneth Walker in your top 5 running backs right now in the league? I don't think I do.
No, I don't.
Fringe top 10?
Fringe, I would say Fringe top 10, I think, is pushing it. Because I do think he's really good. Last year, it really helped my fantasy team take the cake. I've seen the production
first
there.
Round? You think he goes first, second round?
No, I don't. Not with guys like
second.
Bijan and Gibbs. Yeah, second to third, easy. That's such a huge grab. And I think you have to, especially with how consistent he has been for the most part. Not first. Not with guys like Gibbs, Bijan, Saquon, Derrick Henry.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw an interesting thing the other day. Someone was saying because of how the season was being played schematically from like this year,
Mhm.
that next year in fantasy, running backs are going to be a lot more valued than wide receivers just because of the
Sure.
volatility of the position. You
Yeah.
know, um,
Well, and
because
depending on
there's so many great defenses, you have to run the ball, whereas the passing game can be spread out a little bit more.
right, right. Um, I think, and a big part of that is the league you're in. Obviously, like depending on where you are, things are gonna vary. But depending on what projection points go for, like that could be a huge thing. I mean, we like to play up the numbers, granted, but 100 points for a running back, it's not exactly unfathomable, you know.
Yep. I know I took the over of Kenneth Walker, 104 rushing yards. At half, he was at 100.
Yeah, well, no, I think at half, like he was literally right there at 98. I was like, why didn't we just give him one more before going out? Ugh, that
I was
aggravated
around
me.
in
And I
that.
bet, I almost guarantee there was somebody with a lot of money on Poly Market that just lost their minds at how close he came.
Yep. Speaking of Poly Market, Charlie Puth bet on the under. I'm telling you right now. I am telling you
Dude,
right now. He put money on the under, dude. Because he's holding that note and then he just stops and he looks at the camera. And I'm like, you're not fucking slick, dude. You're not slick.
I saw the clip from it. I missed the opening ceremony because I was running around getting food. But
Yeah.
oh man, I loved Green Day's opening. I thought that was a really really good show. I love that in classic Green Day style. They weren't gonna censor it. They were gonna make
Yeah.
you censor it. Uh,
Yeah.
love that. Love that.
I want to go over some of my notes I took from the game.
Yeah. Yeah. Please.
Um, Seahawks off to a great start in the first quarter. That first drive, the first
Yeah.
play was a completion for 10 yards. It was a completion for a first down. And then we saw the Patriots not be able to do that um, for the entire fucking game. So that was very telling of like how the game's gonna go.
Yeah. Yeah. Both of
Um,
those first drives really set the tone for what we were about to watch.
the second and third thing that I put on this, which again defines this whole game, Patriots O line in shambles, is what I have on you. Will Campbell, dude.
Yeah. I was
He
hoping we
actually
were
had
going
a
to
pretty
talk
good
about it.
season. He actually had a pretty good season, I thought. I didn't hate him. You rookies can make mistakes, especially when they're starting. But I thought he performed well enough, and then Super Bowl comes and he's just done.
Well, I think a lot of that comes down to the pressure of the moment. I think when you throw a rookie into a situation like that, that's such a hard like learning curve, man. Like, granted, a lot of talk right now is that they didn't really like the Patriots didn't face anybody to get to where they got, and there is validation to that, but there's no denying that there are players on defenses that you played that were skilled and to
Yeah,
perform pretty decently all the way throughout the year with showing flashes of being a rookie to go in and go into the biggest game of your life immediately, mind you, but to go into that game and just get absolutely rocked the way he did. I mean, that pass rush was unbelievable, dude. They could not be stopped. I really don't put it on Will Campbell. I really don't. But if you know you're going to get bull rushed and you're still planting and anchoring and getting knocked on your ass, bro, we got to look at something here.
yeah. I forgot. I think you put it in the chat. I don't remember, but there was some crazy stat on how many pressures Will Campbell let through. Like Will Campbell himself let through. We'll see if we can find that stat. But the next thing I have on here is absolute punt fest. Uh, that
Yeah.
might be the title of this video. um, just absolute punt fest. Um,
Yeah, literally looking it up on Google filled the sentence for me. 14
really,
quarterback pressures for Will Campbell.
out of how many snaps? I guess every single one of them.
Uh,
That's still a lot.
well, I would
14.
assume, yeah.
Yeah.
29 total pressures during the 2026 postseason. Not the regular season, the postseason.
God. Walker earned his payday. Oh, the incomplete pass, catch that Cooper Cup bobbled. What are your
Yeah,
thoughts?
I thought it was incomplete. I don't think he had control of that at any point, and you literally saw it touch the ground. I didn't know why we were even discussing it.
I don't think we saw it touch the ground, and this is my reasoning for that. Yes, did the ball go underneath the surface of the grass? It looked like it, yes. But it didn't impede the movement of the ball in any way. The ball moved
Sure.
as if it had not touched the ground. So is touching the grass but not the ground still incomplete?
I think so. I think you treat that
Uh,
the same way. I really do.
it's it didn't end up mattering. Yeah, it didn't end up mattering. So
Mattering.
I guess who cares? But
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saying, I'm not
Well, I mean,
convinced.
it's it's funny because it comes back to how many times can I say it? Oh my lord!
Yep.
I seen a lot of resemblance to Edelman's catch during the 28-3 game. The thing was, once that ball was rejuggled, there was no doubt about it that Edelman had it,
Yeah.
right? And he kept it up. There was enough wiggle room there between movement and it possibly touching the ground that to me that says, it's too close. So we're calling it.
There was another catch that was bobbled, right? Was that was Stevenson, Ramondre Stevenson on his touchdown, right?
Yes, yes.
That one was
That was a
much
good
more.
touchdown.
It was a terrible throw, but Ramondre being and I hate to shit on Drake May while he's down, but that wasn't a good throw. But
Mhm.
Ramondre being a vet made the adjustments, caught the ball,
Yeah.
made the touchdown. That's why you have him and a Travion Henderson.
They
Um,
said he was in his what sixth season going into this
who?
game. Stevenson
Stevenson? I'm not
or
sure. I
no?
thought he was older
Yeah.
than that, but yeah, sixth season. Exactly. He's who you want in that situation. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Him or like a Hunter Henry, which is also why you have him on the team. Who he was pretty quiet for the night.
Yes, he was.
Um,
There there was a point that I wanted to kind of piggyback off with that. I noticed a lot, and again, this is kicking Drake May while he's down. But one, you almost brought the dynasty back. You deserve it. Two, it's your second year, dude. This is part of the process. Um,
I think we both agree that Drake's a great quarterback.
yeah, yeah. I
Um,
mean, he was a
he's
runner up
top
for
10 in the
MVP,
league.
dude. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
runner up behind Stafford for MVP. You can't take that away or diminish that by this performance. I really don't think
yeah,
so.
yeah.
Um, but there were several points where I noticed Dre's balls were too high. Stevenson had to go up for it. Um,
Yeah.
uh,
He
there
missed
was
um he missed his tight end, not Henry. Another like I guess their tight end too. He missed him like disgustingly over his head whenever he was in stride, open as fuck.
dude. I don't even want to talk about that because that pass to JSN that went over his head was a long gone touchdown.
Yep.
If Darnold would have been able to put it where it needed to be, JSN was gone. It would have helped my parlay. Would have been great. Didn't happen. no, but Drake, dude, his ball accuracy was not there. And maybe that's just the pressure and just getting swarmed the way he was.
Yep.
I don't doubt that. Maybe it was the moment. Second year quarterback in the Super Bowl. That's the first time
I
in history,
wanted
right?
I wanted to ask you. No, it's not the first time. Russ made it his second year.
That's right. That's right. My
Um,
bad. I think Brady did too, right?
I think so. Yeah. But yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. Like, if the, if I've ever seen like a well, and I don't know. Apparently, he was also injured. Apparently, he took a painkiller shot in his shoulder, like in the middle of the
Drake
game.
May did.
Yeah,
We had a varsity
that's what. Well,
blues
hold on.
situation.
We might want to fact check that one. We might want to fact check that one.
And I was like, are we living varsity blues right now? Are they in the natty and Paul Walker's on the bench? What's going on?
I think I heard that. But so apparently he wasn't at full strength. But was some of it nerves? You think was some of it maybe the moment
Yeah,
was too big? And you can
yeah,
that's fine for a
absolutely.
young player. It's not a death knell.
No, I don't think so at all. And I think you have to take that into consideration. Not only like, I mean, think of it this way, right? Biggest stage, a legacy to live up to in New England. You have a defense that is not giving you any chance to breathe and wrapping you like a boa constrictor.
Yep.
All of that pressure is going to mess up that decision making. On top of that, most of that stadium was Seattle fans. The 12 showed up. Like
Yep.
that was a home game for Seattle. And I won't be told different.
In
Uh,
their division rival stadium.
yeah, bro. Oh, beautiful. Absolute cinema. Uh,
Dude, if I had to
I
watch the
love that.
Eagles win a Super Bowl at AT&T, I would probably I can't say it. We're gonna get demonetized, but it wouldn't be pretty. It wouldn't be a pretty scene. Let me tell you.
Yeah, no,
You
I
said
agree.
something.
If it was, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. What were you gonna say?
I was just piggybacking and saying that it would be the same if it was any of the East in MetLife. You know,
Deadass.
same thing.
Hopefully, there's never a Super Bowl being played in MetLife.
Hey, Russ won a Super Bowl there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying because y'all need to change your fucking turf.
They need to blow up that stadium and restart.
Just get a new one. Oh,
Please.
there we go. Demonetized
Yeah,
anyways.
yeah.
Thanks a lot.
My bad,
God.
Chief. My bad.
You said something about completion percentage earlier. I put a note here because I saw a graphic on the screen when it popped up. At 12 minutes left, so we're into the fourth quarter already. At
Right.
12 minutes left, a graphic popped up. Both quarterbacks were at a 50% completion percentage. Sam Darnold was 17 for 34, and Drake May was 10 for 20. Just to put into perspective, and that's right. That's right. They put that graphic popped up right when they start going off, right when they
Yeah.
started scoring a little bit. Um, but that goes to show you how great both defenses played in this game. Holding each other to 50% completion is
Yep.
insanity. The
Yep.
pass rush from the pass rush from the Seattle was just dominant. Um, but New England, who's their who am I thinking of? I'm thinking they have a defensive edge that's pretty good. Fuck. Probably cut this part out. I think it's Craig Woodson, but whatever. They had one dude that just kind of went off a little bit, but I didn't put it in my notes. Oops.
Von Chasen, Alferny Jennings, Bradley
I want to say
Swanson.
it was Craig Woodson, but I'm not sure. I don't want to spend too much time on it. Whatever. But
Woodson, isn't that Seattle, not New England?
no, Witherspoon went off.
That's who I was thinking of.
Witherspoon. I saw a crazy stat. Oh, did Witherspoon have all the sacks? Oh no, they spread it out pretty good.
No, yeah, it was really spread out. There was 6 total sacks, I think.
Yeah, because they called one back. It was supposed to be 7, which was like a
Yep.
record.
Yep.
Speaking of calling stuff back, they called back the Kenneth Walker touchdown
Oh,
from
that was a beautiful run
holding,
too. Oh, that was
and
a
I
beautiful
didn't
run.
see holding. It's funny because I put
I
another note
did.
that
I did.
okay, well,
Sorry.
I hate it. I
I did
actually did
too.
put a
I
note.
needed the
Yeah,
touchdown,
yeah.
man.
I did put a note that it was pretty well officiated as a whole. I feel like they let the guys kind of do a lot. But
Yeah.
just those two, the Cup incompletion and the Walker touchdown, I just didn't agree with. But
Sure.
for only two plays that were relatively inconsequential,
Mhm.
um, it was pretty well officiated. I would say at one point there was a fight and they just let it happen, no flags,
Yeah. Yeah.
like straight
Let
up punches being thrown, and they're like ah.
let the boys play ball, I guess.
Yeah,
I
it's
loved
just
it, bro. I loved it. And maybe it's because I'm just such a big Patriots hater, man. But
yeah,
just watching them get unnerved and angry with it. This is gonna look so bad, but watching when when, uh, when Drake May threw his interception to Julian Love, they panned
yeah,
to the Patriots defense, and you literally saw them all in unison just go.
dude.
Yeah.
I literally got done typing Drake May scrambles elite. That's what I wrote. It was Drake May scrambles elite. And as I'm done typing that, the freaking interception happens, and I go, disgusting interception by Drake May. Just
I didn't think his
absolute
run game
right to
was.
him.
Yeah, no, that. Shout out Julian Love. Always,
Right place, right
always
time.
has support. Yeah, all right place, right time.
He's a great
I didn't.
player, but that was not a great play. It was right
No.
to him. It was
Well,
like,
and that's just it. I've always kind of felt that way about Julian Love. I always thought he was kind of he was decent and maybe not schemed correctly, but when it came his way, he made a play almost every time. Which is why I think Seattle wanted him. I didn't think I didn't agree with the scrambling. I think he had maybe two or three plays where it actually went his way, but I vividly remember a sack where he was running away, and this is gonna go into another point. I'm gonna piggyback off of it, but and he ran away, looked back, and saw the Seahawk coming at him, and just held it and tried to go, but he had nowhere to go, and got hawked
I
down.
think I remember that.
Um,
Yeah, he was
yeah,
holding on to it.
yeah, but and that was a big thing I noticed throughout it is he was just holding the ball too long. I don't, and that was before any of the interceptions at that too. I think it got worse after those interceptions. He just he could not get rid of the ball.
Excuse me. Goddamn.
You're good. You're good.
Why were they booing? Did you hear a lot of booing?
Wasn't booing. They were
What
going
was it?
coop.
Ah, Cooper Cup.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because
Dude,
I
I
thought the
was
same
like,
thing with the Rams one. I was like, why are they booing him? He's MVP. And then somebody told me that they're saying coop.
dude, okay. I'm sitting here like, bro, they're actually having a great game and people are booing and they're like
Yeah.
closer to home. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah. Yeah.
But okay, okay, that makes a lot more sense. um, fuck, man. You want to talk about NFL honors?
Yes, but there's one more point I want to talk
Go,
about
go,
Seattle's
go.
defense. DeMarcus Lawrence. Uh, Shouts out to him. He had a good
Yeah.
game. He wasn't like I think he had one. He had the strip sack, right?
Yep,
Or I guess
he forced the fumble that what was it? What's his name? Nwozo or
yeah.
the other guy
They
picked
called
up.
that. Yeah, no.
Nwosu.
They called that an interception. I guess it never
An
touched the ground.
interception?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, oh, is that why he didn't get the sack?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, well, that sucks. I definitely bet on him to get a sack, but whatever. Did he get it? Did they? No, I guess Nwosu would get the interception, huh?
Correct. Correct. But
Damn.
hey, D Law, baby. Shout out.
He, listen. I
Uh-huh.
he he said before the season he ain't winning. He ain't winning it with Dallas, and I'm very glad that he was able to
He
win
got
one.
his. Yeah.
I It makes us look bad. I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm used to us looking bad. Um, but I am very happy for D Law. He is the player we always thought he was, and
Yeah.
selfishly, I kind of wanted him to go there and suck or go there. You never want anyone to get injured, but
Right. Right.
no, he's the player that we thought he was, and just all congrats to D Law and the kid that's on the way.
Yeah.
He's got a
Yep.
kid, if not today, like very soon
She was
coming.
like what 72 weeks or something they said, or some crazy number deep.
She had a doctor on standby
Yeah.
and said
Yeah.
that she wasn't said she wasn't going to inform him if she went,
Yep.
so that he could focus on the game, which like wife a
W
number, just
Y.
saying, like,
Yeah.
god dang, dude.
Yep.
um
Absolutely.
so yeah, congrats to D Law, congrats to Reek Woolen,
Yeah. Yeah.
freaking
He had a good game
Fort
too.
Worth native. Fort
Yeah.
Worth native. We went to like the same middle school. Not at the same time, I don't think. I don't know how old he is, but yeah, Reek Woolen.
Now,
Yeah,
I only bring up D Law one because I'm a salty Giants fan, but two, as a salty Giants fan, I got to watch D Law punish my O line for what was it, 8 years?
yeah.
I'm happy to see it, and same for Bearcat. Oh, I'm so happy he got himself a ring. Julian Love, horse cock lock, since we're already demonetized.
who's who's what's his name?
Who?
Bearclaw.
Bearcat. Leonard Williams.
Oh, okay. Just not familiar with that. I guess. Okay, you want to go to NFL honors?
Yeah. We been talking about honors.
And I hit up Nick. He's still at work, so we'll see if we can get him on.
Okay.
But I do have a graphic here, sir. Let's go ahead and switch on over.
Cool.
Boom. All right. We just spent a lot of time talking about Drake May. Do you want to address the elephant in the room and talk MVP, or do you want to work up to it?
Well, I mean, I think we all saw that coming. I think
Yeah.
I think it was pretty clear cut that Matthew Stafford was the guy. Um, there was a lot of talk about like, oh, hold on, something.
He won by
Oh,
one vote, though.
yeah, yeah. I don't think it should have been that close personally. I think you have to, if it's coming that close, I think you have to take in straight of schedule, and really start breaking down the games that they played a lot more. And
Yeah.
maybe they did. I'm not an insider to know how they do that. But
I have a
to
theory.
me, you have a theory.
Well, it's a good segue into what I'm gonna say next, so I'll let you
Okay.
finish your thought.
Um, I think nobody outplayed Matthew Stafford this year. I really don't.
That's a
Um,
really good way to put it. Yeah.
I mean, the closest we saw was that uh, NFC Championship game with Sam Darnold,
I thought
and
you were
and
gonna
that
say the
came down to the
Panthers.
wire. No,
Bryce Young outplayed him. Bryce Young put belt to ass. I don't know if I would say call it belt to ass, but Bryce
yeah,
Young played him hard.
I
I'm just saying.
I will give him that, but genuinely speaking, you didn't see him in contention there. You had
Top of
a
his game.
yeah, exactly, at his age, just unbelievable. Unbelievable year
L-
for Matthew Stafford.
I think this I would have liked to see him get a ring, of course. I said that in the past, but getting an MVP at this age uh, secured his Hall of Fame status. I think he is Hall of Fame.
I agree.
I think now he's playing for first ballot. Um,
Yeah.
and even now, he's what? He's getting in pretty soon. He's not. They're not freaking Eli Manning him. You know what I mean?
Wait, all right. So, are you saying Eli's not a Hall of Famer, or are you saying that he's not on Eli's level?
uh, do not yell at me. Eli is a Hall of Famer.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Eli is. I will give you that. Eli is a Hall of Famer. He's not first ballot, clearly. We're already past that. But
Yeah.
he's getting in.
Neither is Bill
Don't you worry.
Belichick. So, what does it matter?
Yeah, exactly. No, that's one thing. We might have to find someone that disagrees so we can have that conversation, but I do not disagree. That's a stupid conversation.
I
Um,
agree. I agree.
I think a lot of times with these awards, if it's such a tight race, they give it to the person who hasn't gotten one with more experience sometimes.
Sure.
Um, if all other things tied, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I think that maybe that is whether we're right or wrong, that's what the voters do, you know. So that might have tied in a little bit to the MVP vote for Matthew Stafford, but also, and I have to issue our first correction as a extra point podcast personnel. We did a whole segment a few weeks ago on the Protector of the Year based off of some Google shit that I got that was not correct. Um, Still mad about that. So sorry. Penei Sewell did not win the first ever Protector of the Year award. That is Joe Tooney. And I can't think of anybody more deserving. Joe Tooney, absolute monster. Not only of a year, of a career. You can't talk O
Yeah.
lineman without talking Joe Tooney. Just another absolute first ballot. I don't want to hear any ifs, ands, or buts. The man transforms every team he goes to.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, and don't get me wrong. I think there's so many names that you could put in for this to be there. But what a dominant first pick and standard setter for this award
Yeah.
going forward.
Yes. Oh
It's
my God.
th-
It's a shame Zach
this
Martin
award is
retired
yeah, yeah.
because
Well, I mean,
he's another one.
you got your Will Fries, you've got your Lane Johnsons, you've got your Andrew Thomases. Granted, that one's biased; he gets no love anyway. But
Calling it right
you know,
now because it's such a new award and they have a little catch up to do. Calling
mhm.
it right now, barring any major injury, Lane Johnson wins it next year.
He should, he really should. And
Yeah.
honestly, like if it wasn't for Joe Tooney, I would have gave it to him this year. But I think he's absolutely the right pick to put in there.
So yeah, had to get the correction out. Sorry, we're kind of skipping
Yes,
all over it, all over the place.
no, it's
But
okay.
now let's go in order.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Which one do you want to talk about
Yeah, I
next?
like it. Um, give me defensive rookie of the year.
Okay.
I mean, we both uh,
No, what are your
we
thoughts?
both we both agreed that this was the right pick. Um, I like the pick. I'm happy with just Abdul Carter getting the look. I didn't think he was going to win it anyway.
Gets the nod, but
Yeah,
his numbers weren't up there. Yeah.
right. And Singer had an incredible rookie year. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think being paired with Miles Garrett is definitely going to help that quite a lot.
Yeah.
But
Everyone's
still,
preoccupied. They don't look at the rookie, and
to
they
to
don't
an
have tape.
extent, to an extent, because skill is always good. Ball doesn't lie, and he absolutely performed up to that moniker of rookie of the year. I'm really happy for him, and I think he's such another big piece to that that defensive front that's just going to be there causing havoc for a while.
I'm a little sad to see Nick Imanwari miss out.
Sure.
He's another one I think was absolutely deserving. And ironically, and we can talk about this later maybe, James Pierce Jr. actually had a great year.
Yeah,
Um,
he did.
sorry, he had a great career. Anyways, moving on.
Yep. Uh,
um, but Nick Imanwari, I kind of wish that they would add like postseason and Super Bowl to this because
yep.
you can sit here and say Carson Schwarzenegger is the defensive rookie of the year, and sure he is for the regular season, but there was a defensive rookie that did so much for his team up into winning a Super Bowl, which is
I
not
agree.
an easy impact to make on a team in your first year. And even Worry absolutely was a wall on that D line,
Yeah.
just absolutely destroying them. But I'm not gonna fight it too hard. Schwarzenegger is a monster, and I'm excited to see who did they get for DC because Schwartz gone. Did they get anybody yet?
I believe so. Let me double
I think
check.
they did get a pretty big name, I think, but I do think that the Browns defense is going to continue to dominate.
I agree 100%. I'm running to JPA real quick.
You're good. They also need I can't name a single Browns secondary like corner or safety, but I can name a few. Is Grant Delpit a linebacker? I think he's a free safety.
Yes. No, I think he's a linebacker.
Well, regardless, they do have, and we'll have Nick if he gets on. We'll have him talk about the Browns because he's a Browns truther.
Jim
Unfortunately,
Schwartz just resigned 4 days ago. I don't
okay.
expect that to change immediately.
Eberflus.
So at this moment, ooh,
No, I'm kidding. McDermott on the Browns.
Eberflus for the downfall of the Browns' dominant defense would be crazy. No,
McDermott
yeah,
needs a job.
McDermott would be crazy with Miles Garrett and Smith
That would
Slater,
be
bro.
crazy. I would love that. Oh my god.
I
Um,
like that.
since you went rookie, I'll go rookie. Offensive rookie of the year. I was pulling for my guy. So sorry, not a single Giant got on the list. But Ted McMillan, dude, um, what a rookie year! 1,000 yards, um, made Xavier Legette look like a bust, which isn't very difficult to do. But I don't know. He unlocked Bryce Young in some ways that I felt like we needed to see to
Yeah,
keep Bryce on that roster and to be such an worst to first, like not just worst to first in your division, one of the worst, if not the worst in the league, is your team. They draft
yeah.
you number one and a few other key pieces, right? They bolster their defense with what was it, their third rounder, I think it was. Um, okay, Nick's not gonna make it.
Okay. Did you
Um,
see what he just sent to the group chat?
no, what did he say?
He sent a post from somebody from a page called Kadarius Tony Worshipper. It's JSN with one Super Bowl and Kadarius Tony with two. He said Tony is for real, the one that got away, two-time Super Bowl champ.
Sign Tony
What a
to the
take!
Browns. Kadarius Tony and Jerry Judy. Anyways,
Oh
um,
my lord, dude! Oh, that'd be horrible.
um, anyways, that ruined my offensive rookie take. No, I'm kidding. What do you think about Tet and the O'Roy Award?
For me personally, Ted's victory is overshadowed by the fact that Jackson Dart only had one vote, which is diabolical to me. I can't believe that. Mid-season, he was the favorite. What happened?
Who got the other votes?
I don't know right offhand, but I do know he only got one for it. If
I
I'm not
mean,
mistaken, Tet was the runaway as far as their actual voting went.
I agree with it. The only one that I think would give him, I do think Dart should have gotten more votes.
I think it
Emeka
should have at least
was
been closer.
E- Emeka and Baker for the first half of the year were the clear winners of the MVP and offensive rookie. Like
Yeah.
there was no debate, and they both, just like that whole team, fell off. Which sucks. 'Cause I love the Bucks, but Tristan Wirfs is another name we were talking about earlier for protector.
Yeah.
By the way, Tristan Wirfs needs to get it, but I
Well,
don't know.
so
I'm happy
let,
for him.
let me just give an actual take and say that if it wasn't going to be Dart, it was going to be Tet. Okay. I don't hate it. I think, in all reality, what you said about him being the guy to unlock Bryce Young is exactly what they needed. Um, I think, ironically enough, though, this puts Carolina in a very tough situation going forward. Because if you go from the year Bryce Young had this season with rookie Tet, and that's not replicated next year, now we're back to square one of questioning whether or not Bryce is the guy.
Yeah.
Um, I don't doubt Tet's ability to be a star in this league, but I'm wondering what his ceiling is.
Okay. Well, 1,000 yards as a rookie. Maybe his ceiling is the next Mike Evans.
Sure, or he's the next Jerry Judy. We don't know.
I like his odds. I like him as a player.
Yeah, me
I
too.
might take him. I would take him in fantasy. I would take him third round if available. If I needed a solid receiver, I think. Depending, right? Depending on a lot.
I think I think third is really good, but the fourth round is where his value would be.
If you could get him in the fourth, you take him in the fourth. You know.
Right, right.
Um. Okay. One I'm a little pissed off about. Not pissed off. Coach of the year. You know I like me some Ben Johnson. Ben
Yeah,
Johnson should have won it, man. I get the Mike Vrabel. They went to the Super Bowl, but you can't sit here and say that you can count postseason for Coach of the Year. You know what I mean?
sure,
But you
sure,
can't for the other ones. So I don't know. I get that Vrabel won more games with New England, and New England was worse. But
sure.
I feel like Ben Johnson almost kind of cleansed some generational curse. Just at least a little bit of it on the Bears, and he
I like
unlocked
that.
Caleb. And for Caleb to perform the way that he did and have about a 50% completion percentage throughout the year, I
Hmm.
mean, he literally only gets better from here. And that team
Sure.
only gets better from here. And they're going to invest in their defense was amazing, but you can still get some more defensive help. Their secondary is one of the best in the league.
Hmm.
Jalen Johnson's a
I think
fucking
their
beast.
problems up front, not out back.
What's up?
I think the defense's problems up front, not in back.
Exactly. You get some pass rushers. You get
Somebody like
maybe
Max
a
Crosby.
yeah, no. Actually, they have a history. That's one thing that nobody talks about in trades. The
Hmm.
teams that have histories of trading together, and the Raiders, Bears trade a lot with each other.
Hmm. I
But
mean,
no,
if you
he's
if
gonna
you
make
have
out work.
the, I'm just saying, I think it makes a lot of sense. I think that really bolsters this Bears defense in a very lethal way.
Yeah,
We're getting off topic, but I like
yeah.
that
No.
image.
Let's try to stay on topic because I could talk about the Bears. Well, we should do maybe a whole like segment on the Bears one day, um, in the
Yeah,
off season.
yeah, yeah.
But
Dude, we have a lot of time in the off season. We could hit every team if we wanted to.
who did you like for Coach of the Year before?
Honestly, I don't hate Rabel here. I like Rabel. I liked him in Tennessee. I think he did things with Tennessee that a lot of coaches probably couldn't. Um, and to go to the Patriots and take them from a 4-13 team to a 17, including postseason, and what was it, 17 and three? What was it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
3 games.
that
Or
turnaround, I don't think you can look away from.
yeah. No,
I,
fair
I like
enough.
I like Ben Johnson too. I really did. I just think
You could
if you're
argue.
looking, go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say you could argue that the Patriots were a worse team last year because they were by schedule, I guess.
Yeah,
Eh, But they clearly have so much set up in like the kind of like and like it's hard to overcome a shit front office, and I feel like the Bears have a shittier front office, and not only that, I don't know. I just feel like Ben Johnson meant more
did
to his
more.
team, marginally. I mean, I like Vrabel. I like that he won it. Um, it wasn't my pick, but
Sure,
whatever. I'm not upset.
we
Uh,
could probably rifle these next couple ones.
I was about to say, not much needs to be said. Miles Garrett, Defensive Player of the Year, sounds about
Yep,
right.
yep. Breaking the single season sack record is almost guaranteeing that.
And that's not just a stat. Like he looked the part too. He was just a
Yeah.
monster. He's
Yep.
one of, if not the best defensive players I've ever had the privilege of laying my eyes on. I mean,
Yeah.
it really is like him, Micah Parsons, and maybe like Aiden Hutchinson.
Aaron Donald.
Like,
Aaron
yeah,
Donald.
Aaron Donald. Yeah,
I seen a
God, the Aaron
comparison the
Donald.
other day. I seen a comparison the other day that said Miles Garrett is to the edge what Aaron Donald was to the nose.
I can see that.
I like that. I
Ooh,
like that a lot.
I like that. Okay, the next one, comeback player of the year.
Yeah.
Who else was up for that? Dak was up for that.
Dak was there. What was his name? Was also
I
there.
feel like Burrow definitely. No, Burrow got injured again,
Yep. Yep.
and he won it last year. But
Yeah, they're kind of
no,
bouncing it around now.
I don't hate it. Yeah, the Niners made it that far because of CMC.
Yeah.
He was not along for the ride in any sense of the term. He was the engine.
Okay.
Um,
The other nominees it was CMC, Stephon Diggs, Aiden Hutchinson, Trevor Lawrence, and Dak Prescott.
yeah,
I would have liked T Law here if we were going to give him anything, but uh, almost 2,000 yards in receiving and uh, catching respectfully, or receiving and running,
yeah.
not receiving and catching. Um, if you're going to put almost 1,000 in each after coming back off of the year that he went through last year, yeah, that's clear cut to me.
I wouldn't have hate. I wouldn't have hated T Law for it. Just mainly, it's it's a little bit more emotional. T Law last year didn't just go down. He like went down maliciously from an attack from Aziz Al Shair on the Texans, which I'm curious what Mike would have to say about that. But that was a nasty hit, and for I don't know, he wasn't having a horrible year, but he definitely had a better year this year. But no, CMC deserves it.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like such an asshole that I don't know why Bobby Wagner won. Um,
I don't think he knew either.
really?
Yeah, I mean, if you watch his reaction to getting it, he looked like he was well. He even said he's like, I'm surprised I won this or something, and said, honestly, I wasn't even planning on coming. I didn't think I was gonna. Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I don't think he even thought he was gonna take it.
Huh.
10, 10
Usually
time
you
Pro Bowler back Bobby Wagner.
usually win it by yeah, most esteemed honor. It's usually for
Hmm.
people that do a lot for their communities, right?
Yes, correct.
Like
Or
like
just
kind of do
go
a lot
out of
of
their way
charity
to be
work.
good people. Yeah.
Yeah, Dak won
Yep.
it a few years ago. It's definitely an honor. I do wish. Okay, Wagner's philanthropy and history of giving back to the community has been a hallmark. Okay, so he didn't do anything like, I guess, out of the ordinary. Just this is kind of like a longevity thing. Like, hey, you've done a lot. Oh, he created the Phinia May Fund in partnership with the Virginia Mason Hospital.
Fund that
Helps
helps
stroke
stroke patients.
patients while promoting stroke education. That's a good cause.
That's
I like
awesome.
that. I
Yeah.
wonder
Yeah. I do too.
wonder if that's like extra personal to him. I saw something about his mother in one of these. I hope that's not the case, but
Right. He said I can't be up here without talking about my mom and what
yeah,
she meant to him.
yeah. Well, hey, you love to see it. You love to see the NFL, doing what it does for the
Yeah.
people that give back to the community. So,
Yeah. Absolutely. You won't hear any rejection from me about that.
all right, man.
Yeah, man.
Did you wanna did you wanna do like a top 10?
Yeah. Yeah. What we want to run, brother?
Do you want to do the one that, or do you want to just build a team with me?
Yeah. We could run the team real quick. I'm cool with ending on that.
But okay, so you don't want to do the positions?
Um. Nah. Nah. We'll keep it traditional.
Bet. Where's that? Where's that? Where's that?
There we go.
All right.
I
Same
like that
rules.
this. Yeah. I like that this is becoming our thing at the end.
It's fun. It's a fun. You gotta get something in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I see these all the time, and I'm always like, God, I want to do that. I want to figure out how to do the Madden rating thing too, but
Yeah.
that'll
Yeah.
we'll talk offline.
Yeah.
All right, man. You want me to go first?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll keep it in order. I'm rocking.
But who we got? Who we got? The Jets. Ooh,
That's a
you
brutal
know
start, dude.
that is theoretically now you go all time and pick Sam Darnold.
No, you don't.
Super Bowl winning Sam Darnold.
Nah, bro. With all the quarterbacks amongst every team, you're bugging.
It
That's
almost
some
feels
some
I'm using my only
that's
spin,
some
but
jock riding, bro.
wait, should we remove the team when we respin?
Ooh,
So if
you
I
know what?
skip, should we?
We've got just. I think we've got enough here for us to do that. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay, I'm respinning and I'm doing us both a favor. I'm taking the Jets off. Okay, let's go again.
Thank you for your
That's
sacrifice.
the Chiefs. Give me.
Ooh.
Oh God, I should just rip Mahomes. Don't overthink
Yeah,
it.
I don't think you do.
I know, cause there's.
It
I don't
also
want to use a
doesn't
legend.
burn.
I
Yeah,
don't want to
it
use a
doesn't burn a
legendary yet.
legend.
Yeah, and we literally have a legend on the. No matter what you think of him, he's won 3 Super Bowls. Yeah, I feel good with that one. DJ, who you got? The Niners.
The Niners. Give me Jerry Rice.
He said, "I'm burning through all of them. I don't care."
That's kind of been a thing with me lately. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, I'm trying to keep mine.
Yeah, no, I hear
I
you.
forgot to
But I
remove the
mean,
Chiefs, but
it's alright. If it pops up, we'll dump them out. The Vikings.
I could use a legendary Go Moss, or I could pair up Mahomes with Jefferson.
Uh,
or AP.
ooh, yeah, yeah. AP's been a channel favorite here.
We do use AP a lot. I'm gonna go Jefferson. I'm
Okay,
gonna
wow.
say I'm trying a different strategy. I want to save my build a team and then you know what I mean.
And then drop our legends
Save
in.
the legendaries. Yeah. All right, buddy. The Raiders.
Hmm. Do I take Mad Max here?
You could have
No,
ripped
you
Moss.
don't. I was about to say you take Randy Moss here, actually. Yeah, I'm keeping right on schedule, huh?
Two legendary receivers off the board.
I think those are the two legendary receivers, quite frankly.
Hey, the
Ooh,
Cardinals. Ooh, I could have had Warner here,
yeah,
but come
Kurt
on,
Warner, man. Yeah, yeah.
come on.
Solid, solid.
Literally just broke a record. So I'll take Trey McBride. The Dallas Cowboys.
Hmm. There's a lot of good options here.
Ooh,
I can burn a legend and take Emmett Smith. I
you
could
could take
take
Witten.
I could take Witten. I could take Ferguson. I could take numerous amounts of defense. I could take Deion Sanders here. You guys have several Hall of Fame coaches. You have
I was
great
about to
O
say
line.
Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah, I really can't go wrong here. Give me what was it? The 2018 O line that was really good. Is that
2018.
correct? I think so.
I don't remember. I'm inclined to say 2016 because that's when you had a rookie Dak and Zeke go off. That doesn't happen for no
Mhm.
reason, right?
Right, right. That makes a lot of sense too.
You went 2016 or what are you thinking?
Give me 16. I think that makes sense.
13 wins.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that was a top five O line. So I think
All
that's
right.
a sleeper pick, in my opinion.
Cowboys are off the board. Damn. The Patriots.
Ooh.
And I saved it for a reason. Give me Belichick.
Nice, nice. Me personally, I think I would have took that '07 defense again, but I don't hate Belichick here.
I know. I'm holding out for like Legion of Boom or something.
Sure, sure.
Oh, you know. The Buffalo
But,
Bills.
uh, I mean, you don't second guess this one, right?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah, yeah, I think so. Unless I want to take OJ Simpson.
OJ, burn your third. That's not a bad one to burn your third on.
No, it is. OJ was really good, but there's better legend running backs out there that I could take.
Josh Allen with Jerry Rice and Moss. Holy shit. The Dolphins.
Uh, quick question:
Yep.
we counting Belichick as a legend now?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Jalen Ramsey. Okay.
I'll take Ramsey. You think?
Well, he's currently with Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah.
Solid.
So I have
Solid.
to legendary him. I don't. I could take A Chain, but I feel like I could get a legendary running back or another. A Chain. Do you think A Chain's top five?
Oh yeah, I'd take him over Kenneth Walker at this point.
You know what? There's other defensive players. You can't waste that on. No offense, Jalen Ramsey. Should
I
I take
think
Tyreek? Tyreek and
him and
Jefferson?
him and Mahomes were special.
Because you get all-time Tyreek, right? Even though he's on the Dolphins.
Yeah, I would argue. Yeah.
I'm going A-Chan.
All right, good. I think that's the safer and better pick, quite frankly.
Yeah. Yeah. A-Chan is fucking solid, dude. The New York Giants.
Wow. Give me what was it? I actually got corrected and humbled on this recently. It was not the 80. Yeah, or what did I say last time? It was 86 defense.
Yeah.
I believe it was the 1990 Giants defense.
Over Lawrence Taylor?
Well, that's with Lawrence Taylor.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I thought he was younger than that. Oh, no. We get any year for those, right? Okay. All right. Give me something good. The Bucks. Ooh. You already know. We did it last time. That
Yeah,
2020 Bucks O-line that kept old man Brady winning Super Bowls. I feel good
yeah.
about that. And I still got I can just use up all my legendaries. You got the Ravens.
Give me. Ooh. Do I take Ray Lewis or do I take Ed Reed here?
You definitely take Ray Lewis.
Really? You're picking Ray Lewis over Ed Reed? Ed Reed was
I
just
love
so.
I like Ed Reed. Why don't you just take like the 2002 defense? Oh no, that's me. Sorry, I'm missing a defense.
Yeah, I have the '90s Giants.
Derrick Henry.
That's also not a bad pick either. But I think I'm gonna have to take Ed Reed here. My
Ed
linebackers
Reed
are
on the
solid.
dude. Crazy. Okay, give me someone good. I need a solid receiver, like a fucking amazing receiver, and I get him. And I don't even have to burn a
There you
legendary.
go.
Wait, no.
No,
Then I basically give
yeah,
up a legendary because I
no.
don't have to use
You
it for defense. But who else do
well,
you
these
take? Should I
next two
take Ocho?
picks
Should I take Ocho?
over Jamar Chase. Are you smoking something?
No, you're right. No, you're right. Reunite freaking JJ and Chase, LSU
Yep.
buddies, but give
And
them
now you,
Mahomes.
yeah, you do lose. Yeah. Oh well, I don't hate it.
Whatever.
I think this team's solid.
Packers.
Uh, yeah.
Kraft. Josh Jacobs. Eddie Lacy was a receiver or a running back?
That's a good question. I think he was a receiver.
I think so too. They had a really good running back with Rodgers.
Oh, running
I
back,
could have.
running back. Yep, yep.
Okay.
That's
What are
actually
you
kind of
thinking?
a sleeper pick, quite frankly. I'm out of legends anyway, so go ahead and give me Kraft.
I keep forgetting to freaking do your legends.
It's okay, bro. The more we do this, the more that's gonna, fire up.
Yeah. All right. I need a great defense, a great defensive player. Save defense for last, and I get the Lions. Ooh, they're
They've had
20.
some really
What was
good.
it? 23 defense, 24
Hmm.
defense. What was it?
Yeah.
Last year or the year before? Just fucking phenomenal.
Last year was really good.
I don't think I want to get. No point in taking Hutchinson if I get a defensive. If I get a legendary.
Yeah, no, I'm taking the Lions defense and dropping somebody huge in there.
I'm doing their 2024 is when they went to the NFC Championship, right?
Correct.
All right, I'm taking the 2024 Lions defense, so I get Aiden Hutchinson and Brian Branch.
Correct.
Okay. But do you need a running back, wide receiver?
No, running back, head coach.
Oh, head coach. My bad. God damn.
Give me Ben Johnson.
Ben should have been coach of the year, Johnson.
That's really good.
I need the best defensive player of all time.
Yeah.
I
Well,
need.
the Giants are already off the board, buddy.
God damn it. If I get Falcons, I can do Dion.
Dion. Yep. Which is
Who
also
else?
right.
I could do J.J. Watt.
Yep.
Aaron Donald still on the board.
Aaron Donald.
Myles Garrett's on the board. The Broncos. Give me. You already know the only answer. Pat Surtain. The second. Let's go. Fucking yes, sir.
PS2, baby.
I only used one legendary.
Yep. Yep.
If you want, we can do like one, like a what do we call it? The desperation spin.
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, you still gotta skip, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that now.
All right. Let's see who you get.
Watch
Who's
what's
your
going
running
on.
back? Oh,
Ooh.
Quinshon Judkins.
Yeah. That's
Damn.
kind of brutal. That's kind of brutal.
Maybe. I just said that we get a
desperation.
Yeah.
All right, let's spin it
But-
and see what happens.
Okay. This one's my desperation spin. Oh,
Okay.
for the audience, desperation spin. That is one substitution. You have to use legendary for legendary, or current for current. Or in my case, since I don't have any since I still have two legendaries, I can swap any of them out for legendaries.
Yep.
This is actually interesting because this is a new way to strategize.
Yeah, it is 100%. This could make or break a team.
I get the Panthers.
Oof.
Ooh.
There's an answer here.
Olsen for McBride?
No.
Steve Smith? No. Not J.C. Horn or Derek Brown.
I can't believe you're missing this right now, big dog.
I'm not doing Newton for Mahomes.
No, absolutely not.
Rico
No,
over Achane?
No, dude, you're right there.
Do they have an amazing running back? I don't remember.
Yes. Yeah.
Don't say Chuba.
Do you want me to give it to you?
What is it?
CMC, bro.
Dude, I forget CMC was. Thank you. Okay. My bad. I feel like I shouldn't take that, but I'm totally taking that. Oh my god. I said Rico. Hey, Rico had a year.
Yeah, but not a CMC in Carolina year, bro.
Okay, my team is stacked. Remove team.
I really need a running back here.
Here is your spin. What if you get an elite tight end? Ooh. Kyron Williams, Blake Corum.
No, not LaDainian Tomlinson. He was a Charger. That's rough, dude. I swap out Ed Reed for Aaron Donald.
You can, are you sure?
No, I'm not saying that at all.
Don't sleep on Kyron Williams. You know I love Kyron Williams.
I don't know, bro. I don't think the Rams change anything for me here. I could choose Stafford over Allen. No.
They have any of their tight ends would be probably. I don't know. I don't think too highly of Tucker Craft. Colby Parkinson. What's his name? Ferguson. I'd probably still take Kraft, I guess. You could take their. No, you like that defense. Ooh, it's only marginally better. You could take Sean McVay. I would switch out Kyron Williams for Judkins, dog.
What about uh, instead of Tucker Craft, I take Terrence Ferguson.
Ter- I'd rather switch out the running back, but it's your team.
Let me hold on. Let me look up real quick. I want to see. Uh,
Because I'll take Parkinson over Ferguson. They're on the same team.
that's such a good point too. Uh, Marshall Falk and dude Eric Dickerson.
At running back, yeah.
Yeah.
But you. Ooh, what'd
No,
be fun?
I couldn't do that. I have to keep current. Yeah, go ahead and swap that. Go ahead and swap that.
You know what would be fun though?
What's that?
What if instead of a desperation spin, you could switch any two positions, legendary or not?
Hmm.
Do you think that'd be
So,
fun?
so what? You could take a current player and turn it into a legend, essentially getting four.
Like maybe same team, but like you're like, oh, my defensive player, I'll take Kyle Hamilton, but then that frees up a legendary, so you could take like
Ooh,
Eric Dickerson.
I don't hate that.
You know what I mean? Something like that. I don't know.
I don't hate that at all. In this situation, it doesn't work just because my legends are kind of the anchors of this team.
Exactly.
So, but I'd
Definitely
go with
new age
that.
versus kind of yeah. You want to run it through? See who
Yeah,
wins?
yeah, let's see it.
I swear, if I lose this one, I'm gonna be pissed.
I don't know, bro. My defense is stacked. So, for the listeners on the newly found Spotify session, um, we run the wheel and pick our teams, and then we plug them into ChatGPT to see what it thinks which teams win. Ooh,
Oh, it
what?
says the
Wow.
score feels. Oh, I like this. Have it give us a score.
34-30.
34-30. Okay, that said one Ed Reed pick six or one Moss deep ball, and this flips instantly. Hey,
Mm,
holy crap!
wow. Turnover risk for Josh Allen.
It gave me the edge for quarterback, running back. It's CMC by a mile. Agreed. Um,
Mhm.
tight end. Oh
Barely.
wow, you get wide receivers. Yeah,
Rice and Moss is unfair history. Tight
Rice
end Aaron
Moss,
barely, but yeah, 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 dude. That's
Jefferson
just
Chase. Ugh. Um,
yeah. No, I'm
your
still taking
defense.
Rice Moss, quite frankly.
I do have
Let,
the better
us read.
coach.
Yeah, you do. Let's read this out because our audio listeners aren't going to be able to see this.
Oh right, right. Okay.
So come back up, right? So your team, QB Mahomes, best all-around
Yep.
quarterback plus clutch factor. Running back CMC is a cheat code. Your wide receivers Jefferson and Jamar Chase, absurd, unstoppable, modern nightmare.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's such an endorsement. Tight end McBride, elite but weakest spot here.
Oh,
That's
wow.
wild. 2020 Bucks protected Brady, nasty in pass protection. The defense, 2024 Lions, good but not historic.
Yeah,
Defensive
it's
players.
just yeah.
Well, so that's what I'm saying. Like you add Patrick Surtain, who it says lockdown, obviously. Um, you add him into that situation, I think you're like really, really changing
Well,
that defense around.
I guess I have went like Amon Ra for receiver and then gone like that Brian Flores 24 Vikings D.
Mm, you
Would that
really, you really
I don't
like
think
that Brian Flores defense.
I do. I do. He was a monster.
I don't hate
Whatever.
that, and I think that that might have been the pick there. But at the same time, you didn't know what receivers were coming down that board, so you took the two best modern ones in the game. I
Yeah,
can't
fair enough.
hate that.
And then your team, we got Josh Allen. Turnover risk. I feel like can you really put that on Josh Allen now? He's kind of grown, right?
Yeah. No, no, absolutely not. That last game against who was it? The Rams?
Yeah.
No, no, not the Rams. Um,
Kyron Williams, I still think is underrated. He's a fucking monster.
mhm.
Um, but
But like it
ChatGPT
says,
is like their
he's
hater.
outclassed. Well, no, he's outclassed in this situation.
Yeah.
100%,
Your
I agree.
receivers, it's funny. I went the modern goats and you went the old head goats. It's just freaking
I love
absolutely.
the way that board fell there.
We both feel like we should have probably used the legendary on a tight end.
Yeah.
Like that's probably a good strat to go just in the future,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah. It literally says
Um,
he's a clear liability.
yeah. 2016 Cowboys O line. Elite run blocking, strong overall. Yeah,
Yep.
if Dak and yeah, if Dak and Zeke can go off with that O line,
Yep.
imagine an upgrade at both positions. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think.
2016 Zeke was a little different, but
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think we've seen a running back hit the ground running that much with such little attention to him.
yeah, for real. You've got that historic 1990 Giants defense with Lawrence Taylor. Was Strahan on that team too, or did he come later?
I believe he came in at the back half of that team.
Maybe he's who I thought was coming. He came in later. Um, Ed Reed is just nasty to add to that defense. You got my defense by a mile. But I got the head coach because you chose Ben Johnson, which is exactly what it says. Brilliant mind, but not proven long term.
So that '90s Giants defense, uh, key part of the Super Bowl win against the Niners, or not Niners. I think we played the Bills in that one. A dominant force that allowed the fewest points in the NFL, 211, and ranked second in total defense, 296 or 262.9 yards allowed per game. Coordinated by Bill Belichick. Uh, the 3-4 unit was led by Lawrence Taylor, who had 10.5 sacks that year. Pepper Johnson, Everson Walls, renowned for limiting top tier offenses and powering a 13-3 season. Yep, it still has you coming out, bro.
I just had to see.
I like that though. I like that.
Yeah, that
Uh,
was fun.
for a hundred games simulated. I like that. All right,
All
man.
right, man. Anything you want to say to the audience? Oh, real quick. Um, we are now on Spotify podcast and Apple podcast. If you're watching this on YouTube, awesome. We're gonna keep going live on YouTube, and then we're gonna post all the episodes on the podcast platforms the very next day, so that they will be ready for people to listen to. Um,
Yep.
that's gonna be awesome, dude. This is episode 4.
4. Yeah. Yep. You had mentioned what was it? 98, 99% don't get past episode 3.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel natural here talking with you every week. We have fun. We have good conversations.
Yeah, dude.
Great, great, back and forth about things. Like everything feels great here, and I only see the future being bright.
All right, man. Um, yeah, I agree. Fucking, I just, I'm excited to get going. I think the off season's gonna be a struggle, but I know we're 7 months away. I'm so
Yeah,
excited to get into the regular season or even preseason. Like, it's gonna. It sucks that football is the shortest season of them all because
yeah, yeah.
it's the one I like the most. But we will keep up with stuff. We'll have special episodes for you and Mike like WrestleMania
Yep,
and
yep.
maybe we'll catch some basketball. I think
Sure.
y'all are right. I don't really care about baseball, so
Well, I think there's plenty that's going to happen throughout this off season. Even before free agency and the draft, things are going to change. We'll be here to cover it.
with that being said, I've been Aaron. That was DJ. Y'all have a good night.
Bye.